BMW even numbers. The 2 Series, the 4 Series, the 6 Series, and soon to be the 8 Series is BMW's way of reaching to their niche customers. While the odd numbers, the 1, 3, 5, and 7 are for the masses. Now, the car that we're going to look today is my personal favorite car. It's the car that I really adore from BMW. It's a coupe. It has a 4-door. Now, what might that be? It's the 4 Series Gran Coupé with frameless windows. Let's take a look at this car, see what they have to offer, take a spin around town, and come inside with me. This is the first impression. Let's get this started. Now, when you get inside the interior of the 4 Series Gran Coupé, you immediately feel at home because it feels so familiar here. It feels like its younger brother, really, the 3 Series sedan or even the 4 Series Coupé. Now you are greeted with this beautiful Napa leather steering wheel. Being this is an M Sport version, you get an M Sport steering wheel here. Very nice bolstering, very well made. The trim here is very nice too. It's aluminium all in the door handles here, even in the door handles over here too. In the center dash consoles here, everything is well made, and you have this beautiful soft materials everywhere where you touch. Everything here feels premium. So infotainment wise, you get a lot of abundance. You have navigation here, you have media, you have AM, FM here. Oh, speaking about AM, FM, the sound system here is Harman Kardon. For those of you wondering, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 speakers probably. The subwoofer is under the seats. The cubby space in this car is quite abundant. You have a lot of cubby spaces here, quite safe. You can fit a lot of stuff here. Your keys right here. You have 2 cup holders, which is very wide. This is a smoker's package. You have this, but people usually carry coins here, over there. And you also have this rather spacious console, middle glove box, and it has aux and USB jack. Now the back seat. I've kept my original driving position here from the front, and as you can see, there's a lot of leg space here, and even quite roomy to be honest, but you're not expecting much. You have a center console here, which there's 2 cup holders here if you need anything. So there's a power port here, which you can just charge your phone if you're on the go, and there's enough room for sunglasses cases here, but not so much over here. Quite boring. What you might want to do is sit in front of the car. Now the exterior design of the car. Now this might sound cliche, but it looks super duper attractive, like the coupe, but a 4-door version. Now you might see the length increases quite a little in the back, and you have this elegant sloping roof in the back here. Basically it's a fastback design, which the boot opens upwards along with this rear mirror here. The C pillar here is a little bit much more thinner. There is a B pillar here, unfortunately, because it's not a coupe. Exterior trim here that runs along here, it's so beautifully crafted in aluminum finish. There's also the trademark for BMW, the sickle line that crosses along from the back to the front, making it a sporty statement. Because this particular car is in navy blue, it sort of feels like very formal and very elegant. Indeed, very elegant. Now it comes with a 18-inch M Sport wheels. Being this is the M Sport, it has this air vents and logos in the sides. Now if we take a look at the front here, the bumpers are quite aggressive because it's an M Sport. The headlights and the grills still is the same with the coupe, nothing much changed there, with the chrome accent and stuff, still great. Now in the rear, it's where things are quite different. It increases in size, it's longer, a little bit longer, and the boot lid opens this way, like as a fastback style. It has an automatic boot lid, by the way. Now, let's take it for a drive, shall we? Let's take it around town and see what it has to offer. The 4 Series Gran Coupe, what is it like to drive? Well, it's not what you expected. It's nimble, but it's the same time, it's very comfortable to drive. You know, you don't feel a lot of rough bumpers, and if you do corners like this, hard corners like this, the car can take it so well, even though the length is much more longer than the coupe version. This is the Gran Coupe, being it's the 4-door version. The 428i boasted a twin-power turbo 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 240 horsepower and gets 0 to 60 in about 6.1 seconds. Pretty impressive number then. What you expected from BMW, really. It's precise handling, it's comfortable if you want to be comfortable, it's nimble if you want to be nimble, and it's just a pleasant to drive. It truly is a gentleman's racer, you know. It's sure, the interior is red. I'm not a big fan of red interior. I think it's very tacky. I would prefer in brown or white or so. But, you know, if you think about it, you know, this doesn't matter anymore. I mean, the red interior doesn't matter. The sporty identity is there when you need it, but when you want it to be soft and comfortable and mature, so to speak, you can do so. I guess it's for people who looking for their second or third BMW, or probably searching for a nice daily or even a weekender. So you know, it's very, very nice. It's very mature. It's the well-being inside here are just astonishing. I mean, they do put attention to details on the interiors. You know, there's a lot of soft materials here. You get what you pay for. You pay that high, but you know, they don't leave you in the shadows. BMW never leaves you in the shadow. You get what you pay for. You spend 60 grand, you get a 60 grand worth of interior here. And that's what I think what makes the BMW 4 Series Gran Coupe such a desirable car. A cool car that nobody buys. Of course, BMW appointed this car for the niche market. You know, as I said earlier, the 4, 6, and soon to be 8, 2, 4, 6, soon to be 8, is a rather complicated car to understand for a lot of people. Not a lot of people understand about the Gran Coupe concept, a 4-door coupe. I guess it's a car that you come to love when you're actually inside and driving it and take it around for a spin. That's what makes the BMW, don't you think? But anyway, did you know, fun fact, okay, fun fact, Mr. Cameron, you want to know fun fact? Fun fact is when you push the throttle, okay, for example, if I speed up like this, the sound actually came from this speaker instead of the exhaust note back there. So BMW is actually putting a mind trick here where they put the exhaust note in the speaker, so it's much more engaging, I guess. It's much more personal, I guess. It's much more personal in your thought of mind. It's rather controversial, but I guess it's a good touch. Alright, so that's what I think about the BMW 428i Gran Coupe. What do you think? Let me know in the comment below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next video. I'm just gonna drive around town and enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye.